Somebody trying to communicate with me right here? If you're trying to communicate with me, who is this? What's your name? You said Susan? Let me look for Susan. Alright, so as I mentioned, Heather and I have done a complete tour of Liberty Cemetery. So right now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run over to Joe Chicken's burial site and conduct an experiment using the Necrophonic app. Alright Joe, if you're here with us right now, give me a sign of your presence and make this gauge go off. It's a harmless device leaning against your the cross in which you lay underneath. Read a few things about you, and the mystery of Joe Chicken still prevails, basically. If your energy or your spirit's here with us, please make that known and make that gauge go up. As I mentioned, not here to harm you, just want to communicate with you. Are you here with us right now? Yeah, I don't know. I think Joe Chicken is not going to communicate with us. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring out the Necrophonic app and see what we can do to communicate with him through the app, and we'll just go from there. Oh,
this is a look in.
Okay. Okay. So, Joe Chicken, I have this device that I'm also going to use to try to communicate with you. The device is harmless. It's going to allow you to, again, communicate with us, but this time using your voice or speech. So whatever energy that you have saved up or that you would like to utilize through the session, please do so and communicate with me, okay? So, Joe, are you here with us right now? If you're here, please use the device and say something to me. What you? Did you just say my name? Hey, Joe Chicken, when did you pass away? What was that? When did you pass away, Joe? Did you want me to go and leave you alone, Joe? If so, say something. Let me know that you want me to leave. You know, one thing I will do though, there's a, I'm gonna go and fix this. There you go, John Payne. So Joe, if you're here, like I said, I'm not here to harm you. The only thing I'm here for is to bother you and to communicate with you. So if there's anything you would like to say, use this device in front of me to say that, or if you want to use other energy to influence that gauge that's leaning on your cross, please do that as well. Otherwise, if you want me to leave your area, then give me that response. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the experiment or the attempt to communicate with Joe Chicken and go to another little location in the cemetery and see what I can do to conduct an experiment over there. So here we go. I'm going to do that right now. Grab that. So Joe, I'm going to go ahead and leave your area. It doesn't look like you're communicating with me. I'm going to keep the app going. Also, I'm going to keep the... Whoa. This thing was going off. Was that you? Who was that? That was communicating with me. Was that you, Mildred? Was that you that just communicated using the K2 meter or this device in my left hand? I heard a yeah, and it sounded like a male. Who was that? Can you tell me who your name is? Who was it? Carlton, Otis Carlton, Ezra Carlton, and then John Payne. Was that any of you guys that just made that go off? I don't know if it was my phone that made it go off. I mean, it was up into red. Yeah, it's definitely my phone. As I'm moving it towards my phone, it's definitely going off. Okay, good. So that's debunked. I'm glad that. Well, not glad it was my phone because I wish it was an actual spirit trying to communicate with me. So I'm I'm just gonna go and pick another little site here at Liberty Cemetery and conduct another investigation. So we have, like, as I mentioned earlier, we have the Belote family here. We have the Mary and William. Mary or William, are you here with me right now? I just want to let you know that you're buried in a beautiful cemetery, and I'd like to communicate with you. I don't know much, I don't know who you are, but definitely you can communicate who you are to me using these devices if you'd like. Do you have enough energy to do so, or do you have the willingness to do so? Go and put these right here. So if you're here with me right now, Mary or William, please give me a sign of your presence and use this device that's in my left hand to communicate with me and, speak freely. Tell me how you're doing. William, what year did you pass away in? Do you know what year you passed away in, William? All right, Mary, if you're here with me, what year did you pass away in? If any of you two would like to communicate with me, there's that device that's sitting against that central, I don't even know what that would be called, but it's sitting between you two. Use your energy or energies to light that up. As I mentioned, it's definitely harmless, but I would like to see you communicate. Try to communicate. Oh, was that you that just made that go up? William, was that you? Mary, was that? Oh, okay. So, William, was that you or was that Mary? If it's Mary, light that up. William, if that was you too, did you do this in unison or together? Thank you for communicating with me. I really appreciate it. If you'd like me to stay and talk with you, make that go up to red. If you enjoy my presence and would like to continue speaking with me, make that go up to red. You're going to have to use a lot more energy than what you've been using before. Can you make that go to red for me? You want it to go to green? I mean, you've got it to yellow. So Mary and William, if you want me to stay, make that go up to red. Otherwise, maybe you're giving me the sign to leave, right? Okay, how about this? If you want me to leave, combine your powers and make that go to red. So you want me to stay? If you want me to stay, make that go up again. While we're doing this here, let's notice. So, William, were you the father of John? And was John the mayor of Buckeye at one time? Did you just tell me to stop? Somebody just said, dude, stop. Who was that? Mary, is that you? Are you trying to communicate with me as well? Yeah, I don't think William below said the word dude back in his days, so I don't know if that was you, William, but... Now the word dude's being used frequently now through this device, so somebody here is using modern day words. All right, so I got probably another few seconds to try to communicate with you till Mary or William, if you would like me to leave, make that gauge go up. If you'd like me to leave, make that gauge go up right now. Or tell me through this device that you want me to leave. If you want me to... Was that, you want me to leave, or would you like me to stay? If you want me to stay, then make that go up. Okay. So since you want me to stay, I'm going to ask you another couple questions, and then I will just leave and let you rest in peace, okay? So, William, I'm just kind of curious. How did you pass away?
What?
How did you pass away? Well, I hope, however you passed away, it was a painless situation, and I hope you do rest in peace, William below. And it's definitely a pleasure to get the chance to communicate with you. Mary, are you going to try to communicate with me? For some reason, I feel like William's doing most of the communication. I just have that feeling. Mary, can you prove me wrong, though? Can you make this gauge go up? Huh? I think I just heard you say something. Did you want me to? If you want me to leave, make that gauge in the middle of this little rock formation in the middle of your tombstone, between your headstones. Make that go up. If you want me to go, if you want me to leave. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap. I'm going to go ahead and leave your area, Mr. and Mrs. Below. But if that was you communicating with me, I want to say thank you so much. You made my day. Yeah, this definitely was a pleasure to be able to, you know, have the time and get the opportunity to communicate with you too. So I'm going to grab my my device right now, and then I'm going to go ahead and. Oh. Did you not want me to leave? Okay. Could have been my phone that did that. Okay. So I think I'm gonna call it quits. I don't know who else to go to try to communicate with this. Plus, Heather's been waiting for me. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I can. Somebody trying to communicate with me right here? If you're trying to communicate with me, who is this? What's your name? You said Susan? Let me look for Susan. Susan, where are you buried right now? Yeah, where are you buried? Because this is definitely Susan, you can help me out? Is this where you're buried, Susan? Are you buried here? I don't see a name on this at all. That's you? Are you buried here? I see a Zelma Watkins. Zelma, is that you? Susan, if this is your burial, I want you to make that gauge go to red. If this is somebody else's burial, make that go to red. Who's making that go up? Who's using their energy to communicate with me using this K2 meter, this device leaning against this cross? Please tell me your name, because I want to say thank you. Yeah, your name. What's your name? Chris? Is it you, Chris, or is it you, Susan? Where are you buried, Chris? I need a little more clear instructions. Are you buried to the north? You said yes? Susan, where are you buried? Okay. Well, I'm not getting any intelligent responses, at least, you know, from what I can tell. So I am. Oh. So who is making this gauge go up? Okay, I keep hearing me's, but who? I need names. Help? Oh, something's affecting this gauge, and I would love to know who that is. However, I don't know how much time I have left to try to get that, obtain that answer. So, if you want to come forth and speak up and let me know who you are, I would be greatly appreciated. I mean, I hear me's, but me's are not names. I need you to tell me your name, a full name preferably. What's your full name? Did I just hear Harris? Okay. All right, so Heather and I are going to wrap it up here at the cemetery, at Liberty Cemetery. We had a few experiences that were kind of cool. We did a K2 meter sweep, got some results with that. Did a Necrophonic app session. That was kind of interesting as well. I'm looking forward to the results. What did you think about this investigation?
I thought it was pretty cool. The weather was great. So.
The weather was great. What did you think about the cemetery, though?
A lot of children, to be honest with you. It's really sad.
Yeah, there was quite a few children. It is sad. So, in the meantime, we're gonna just go ahead and cut this investigation. Like I said, the next time we come back to the cemetery, it's gonna be at night. With that being said, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. With that being said, until our next Eerie exploration, have a good night. Thank you for watching. Bye.